also thank the voters of Baltimore City that, the 40,000 that wanted to give me a shot. Thank you for believing in me. And, we're still out here. We're going to do it again somehow.
Yeah. All right. Well, thank you, Mr. Patterson, for coming by.
Yeah,
it's always a pleasure. Maybe we'll have you back on again.
All right. Thank you, Dr. Q. Thank you, Aaron.
You're welcome.
All right.
All right. Bye.
Good night.
All right, Green. You know the next thing is the break. You know how to take us to break.
That's a good conversation with Jovani Patterson. I hope we can talk to him more too along the pathways, and I hope he starts running again. Like you said, yes, this is a popularity contest. We need to stop doing that stuff. Right now, we'll take a break, and we'll be right back to Have You Ever? Conversation continues. This is Baltimore Talking Live with Dr. Q and Aaron Green. Thanks for listening. Right back.
Hi, Tom Bodette. Of all the things invented in 1962, some have faded away, like cassette tapes, and others are still very much with us, like lava lamps and Motel 6. Yep, Motel 6 is celebrating 50 years of giving travelers a good night's rest and saving you more for what you travel for. But we're just getting started. In fact, the longer you watch us, the better we get. Kind of like a lava lamp. Trippy. I'm Tom Bodette for Motel 6. 50 years and the light's still on.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Baltimore Talking Live with your host, Dr. Q. Co-host is me, Aaron Green, and we're back with a segment called Have You Ever? I don't know what it's about.
You know what it's about. It's questions, and you answer, Have you ever or have you not?
Okay.
So only 5 of them there. They was kind of light on me this week. I was expecting to have some overflow since it was a whole week off. But before I did the Have You Ever, just to put my finalization on the Jovani thing. I feel like if I had the money, I would move out of the city. But I have faith that things will turn around, just like everything. You can never have the federal government good, the state government good, and the city government good. You got to have one of them bad, the other one good, and then one of them bad. So now we're going to a system where we had a good White House with Trump. We had a good state. But the mayor mess was all messed up. Now we're in the role where we're going to have the White House messed up with Biden, the state going to be good, and the city going to still be messed up. You just can never have all three good. It's always going to be one good and 2 mess ups, or 2 goods and 1 mess up. And it seems like the city hall is always the mess up. And then when the city is the good, then the state is a mess up. Just can't have a good city and a good state. So from what I gather, unofficial. Now, I've heard more official than non-official, but I'm still going to call it unofficial because I had to see it with my own eyes. Now, we were talking about Brandon Scott was totally gay in the closet or whatever. Relatives have come forward and said he ain't in the closet. He always been gay, but he just keeps it to himself. I said, oh. But what's that got to do about this Ravens connection? So before I said Lamar one from the Ravens because he was messing with this guy that went all across the Twitter. He ain't the Raven. I just found out this morning it's Torrey Smith. I said, what in the shit? So he's creating these positions, administrative positions to the mayor. Torrey Smith has a role. Another person has a role, probably a friend of the family. So he just put a position to help out his friends. Now, first of all, if you are Torrey Smith, I don't know too much about him, but I just know he's a Raven from the Hall of Fame days, so Super Bowl days. He looks like one of the Power Rangers, if you don't know who he is. He looks like the one named Zach.
Yeah, Zach. Yeah.
You got some
the Black Ranger.
Yeah, the Black Ranger. Not the Black Ranger, but the black guy who was the Ranger. They made him red and gave the white man the Black Ranger suit.
Oh, yeah. GPD, the one, the future ones. GPD, yes, I remember that one.
The white
GPD,
guy, the black. And then later on, came the white Ranger, who was Asian. I said, get out of here. Oh boy, sure. The people so scared of racism, they do stupid stuff. But if you are a Raven, you got money stored away because you make these contracts. The contract is for a whole year, even though football is only played for two months, but you get paid enough to last you for 12. So what are you doing with your millions that you working under the mayor? What educational background do you have to sustain that position? If you're qualified to be in the mayor's seat, then Ray, whatever his name is, not Ray Rice, what's the other guy? Ray Lewis. Then Ray Lewis should be qualified too because he's a Raven. What more do you have besides being a Raven? I don't see any academia anywhere on what he's done. I think Ray Rice is more educated than both of them combined. However, he talked too much when he kept talking about we had a deal. Didn't nobody know about that deal but you and Roger Goodell. And because you talked about the deal, now you can't go back and play National Football League. That was probably hush-hush because everybody knew he had a white woman, and Roger Goodell told him he needs a black woman. And that's the black woman that caused him to lose his job. So if you be true to yourself, you ain't got nothing to worry about. I guess that's a lesson learned. And the reason that Brandon also beat all of those votes is because he kept pushing that Black Lives Matter shit, and most of them were the ones that voted for him, which is a gay organization. So I don't know. See, it seems like all my life I've been preaching the gospel. I've been preaching the truth. I've been preaching positivity. And the gays just keep coming with shenanigans. It's like they just don't want to be gay. They want to be super gay. They just don't want to be a couple. They want to be a super couple. They want to be over the top with everything. It's not necessary. Everything ain't about you. If I hurt myself, you're going to make it about you. Oh, well, if he was gay, he would have hurt himself. You know, there's always a way to turn something into a gay issue. Black people are getting killed by the police, and it becomes a gay issue. What the hell has that got to do about being gay? It has a lack of education to do with it, not being gay. And then Brandon gets up there talking about the Black Lives Matter, get his little afro pushed out there. And shit. But
good cartoon character.
Yeah. But here's the thing. It's not a big deal about him being gay. Because we had Schaefer, who was gay. We had Mikulski, who was a lesbian. We don't give a damn about you being gay. On top of being gay, you got to be good. Not good and gay but good. And I don't think he's good. If he wasn't good at city council, how you going to be good at being a mayor? You already seen the fuck-ups that we had 3 in a row. What you gonna be, number 4? Or I should say 5. What are you going to do? What are your plans? So, let's start with the first question. Bring you to the first question. Have you ever went into a community refrigerator and ate food that did not belong to you? Green.
No. Never noticed. No, I never do that. I mean, I never go into someone else's fridge and take stuff, eat stuff, because you never know what the person's eating. You never know what you can take of your stomach. Also, niceness. It's like you never know what the person's eating out of it, and you get sick from it. You're going to throw up and stuff. That's very risky.
I had a salad, and I didn't have no salad dressing. I went in the refrigerator. The lady had a salad dressing. Well, it was just sitting in there. So I figured, well, it was in there. It must be for everybody. And I opened it up, and I said, put it on my salad, stirred it up, and I ate it. So when I got finished eating it, the lady comes in. She says, "Oh, wow, we're almost out of salad dressing." I thought I had more this morning, so she must have just brought it in there. But as far as eating their food, no. Especially if it's a bottle of juice or something, you don't go in there. There ain't nobody else's.
Well, you don't know they look on it or anything.
Yeah, you might drink out of the bottle.
Yeah.
It's common. So I figured ketchup, mustard, mayonnaise, that's everybody. Unless you put it inside of a bag or you write your name on it, which that didn't have nothing like that on it. All right, that's 1 for me, 0 for Green. Number 2. Have you ever had a situation where there was an accident, whether your fault or not, and you left the scene? Green.
Say that again?
Have you ever had an accident, whether your fault or not, where you have left the scene? Green.
No. What the hell was this question from? No, I never left. I never had an accident. You know, if I did have an accident, I would stay and check on the person, see if the person's okay. You know, everybody, I know a lot of people do the hit and run joints. That somebody did a hit and run and kept going. It was like the person was very shocked. She was very scared. I stayed with her, knowing that I was not involved. I mean, I saw it happen. And a lot of people do the hit and runs, and you know, because people steal cars and just keep going. Even some just ran over people without stopping. You know, which is very sad. Because the event just, you know, this. Yeah, because you know, like why you keep running? You're gonna get caught sometime, and it's like you almost hit. I saw a mother and child almost got hit. You know, because the guy kept going. He didn't stop. He kept going, running relatives and all. He kept going. So, no.
I didn't mean that bizarre. I just mean a small little. Me and a friend of mine. It was her car. I was driving, and we went to. Baltimore has a habit of people keep getting in the right lane so they can cut in front of you, and it got annoying. The lady cut in front of us slowed down. We got in the left lane, went around her, sped up, got back in the right lane. then she starts speeding up. And I don't understand, why are you speeding up to go